Hi guys, Murtaza here from Best Cricket Store. Going live right now to do the comparison between the Pollard and the Russell. Today, in the afternoon, I did a post asking which one would you prefer, Pollard or Russell? Whose bat would you like to have in your kit bag? Now I'll do the video review for both the bats because these are also the last two bats that we have right now available from SS Personal Player Lots. So both of them we get in good quantity and people like across USA, even across the globe. Pollard and Russell being two of the best selling bats in the world made by SS. Tremendous bat. I mean, if you ask me if I have to get two bats, I would say both. But in case if you are short on budget, if you want one bat, which one would you prefer? I think majority of you said Russell. And I mean, by majority it means it was like a 60-40 or a 65-35. But I'll tell you after this video, at the end of the video, which one would I prefer. Okay, so let's start the video. This time around, what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove the plastic and everything to get the exact feel of the bat. Usually it's a brand new bat, we do reviews with plastic on and stuff. I remove the plastic so you get exact idea about the bats. Okay, so these are the two bats. This is A.Russell's player bat. This is K.Pollard. So let's remove the plastic so we get exact feel, and then we can decide that which bat you should go for, or which bat someone will go for, or which bat will I go for. We have the barcode here for the bats. So whoever buys this, I'm going to give the plastic with the barcode so you guys can scan it. It's the SS barcode, but I'm just removing for the sake of video. Wow, so this is Pollard. Now the feel has changed. In plastic the feel is different, but now the feel is different. This is K.Pollard. Now let's remove it from the Russell bat. Alright, so let's remove this from Russell now. As I said, we're gonna give the barcodes to whoever buys it. You know. Here we go. So, wow. Now the feel has changed. So this is A.Russell bat. Wow. Look at this monster. Let me bring the ball. Oh, I already have it here. Alright. Let me bring the weight scale. So we get the exact weight after plastic. Let me weigh both of them to start the video, so we don't have to do weights again and again. Let me do the weight first. So Pollard is 210. Wow, Russell is 210 as well. So surprisingly, both of them exact weight. I mean 4 grams different, but both of them are 210. So here are you looking between the two of the most desired bats in the world, which is SS KP55, the K.Pollard Personal bat, SS Danger Russell, A.Russell Personal bat. So let's start the review. We start off with K.Pollard Personal bat. It's a round handle, it's a monstrous blade, almost 40 mm thick. Big spine, almost 63 to 64 mm. It's a phenomenal beast. I mean, it is a real beast. If you talk about profile, this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So one has 12 grains with a hint of hardwood. But all in all, this one has thick edge, 63 mm spine, but it has kind of scallop, you know. It's not completely full. It has minimal concaving, but it's not like a rounded profile. But this one has a thick toe. I mean, so its major sweet spot is almost here, this part where my fingers are, slightly above the toe if you can see. All right. So it's a pretty good bat. It's a round handle, and the weight is 210. Picks up like a 2.9, and as you guys can see, it's a phenomenal clean looking bat. Big thick edges, you know, pretty thick shoulder. Now let's check out the ping. Well, how good the ping is. It's a V grip on this one. Let's check the ping. Wow, I mean, just check the ping. Wow, beautiful. Ooh. That's why you see the ball going all around the path, because this is a monstrous bat. This is the personal K.Pollard bat. Wow, I mean, just check this out. Pretty good, pretty solid. So this is KP55 K.Pollard bat. Now let's move towards A.Russell. This one is again 210. Let's talk about its grains. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This one has about 14 to 15 grains. But look at this edge. It's 41 mm. It's more than what ICC approves. I mean, probably the ones that he gets are 40 mm, but this one probably, the only reason it's with us, it's because it's 1 mm more than ICC regulations. 41 mm. Monstrous edge. Big profile. This one is more fuller than Pollard. Look at this toe. Like if you compare with the ball, look at this toe. And look at the meat. Like 41 mm. Look at the grains. Monstrous full profile. This one is again round handle. The weight is 210. This one picks up like 210. That one picked up like a 2.9. This one picks up like a 2.10. Maybe because it's more thicker and more fuller. So it has the weight. But all in all, bat is too good. I mean, real good. Let's check out this one's ping and then decide if I had to buy one, which one would that be? And if after this video you had to buy one, which one would you go for? Let's check the ping out. And I'll tell you by looking at the bags which one would have bought, and after doing the review which one would have bought, because I've got a feeling. Both of them are beasts. I mean, we talk about ping, ball is pretty much flying from everywhere and anywhere. Just see the rebound. It's not just the flying, but the speed and the impact of the fly. Let's look at this. Wow. So this is A.Russell bat. Phenomenal bat. So now let's come towards the winning point. Both of them are $679 each. These are the personal lot bats from Pollard and Russell. To order these two, to order any one of these, you can inbox or comment. I'll also share the link for both of the bats. You can order it online. And now let's decide. I mean, you guys are free to comment after the video. Which one would you go for based on the video review? If you ask me before the video, Russell was my answer. Russell the muscle. I mean, thickness, grains, profile. Let me be honest. And after the video, I mean, you already got the answer. After the video, I'll go for Pollard. What makes me go for Pollard? That's the question which many of you would ask. Because ping-wise, they are both same. Grain-wise, Russell is there. Edge-wise, Russell is better. Profile-wise, Russell is better. But the one thing that you guys would not feel is about the balance, you know. With full profile, I'm the kind of person I am. I don't prefer weight towards here. I prefer weight to be split it around. Russell is for those power hitters who prefer the weight here, where they can hit the ball out of the park. And for me, I prefer the bat to be balanced all the way, you know. So this bat from Pollard, I mean, can be different in other bats, but this Pollard bat is pretty well balanced throughout. So even though it has less grains, this one has more grains, it is thicker. This is just 2 mm thinner. This is still 30 and this is 40. Both of them are extremely thick. Both of them ping well. But if you ask me, the best thing that you guys miss while buying online is the balance of the bat. And that's why I personally do video review and try to be as honest as possible. So at the end of the video, if you ask me which bat I would go for, it would be Pollard. But Russell is also absolutely beast. I mean, if you ask me to mark them out of 10 on 10, I would say both of them stand at 9.5, 9.7. Again, I'm not someone who gives 10 to any bat. I never give 10. I don't prefer to give 10 because everyone can still do better than they've ever done before. So all the bat makers, I want you guys to do more better, so we can play with best bats. But which one would I go for? Pollard. Which one would you go for? Comment below. Or if you've already decided which one you want to buy, go on the link, order it, or message or comment to order it. Thank you guys for joining in. Signing off from Russell and Pollard comparison. Bye bye.